쩐다.
As I mentioned before, I am not fond of heights. But I was too busy dodging bullets to worry about falling to my death.
그래. 와.
Odds were I was likely to die that day anyway. So I was determined to take down as many of those bastards as I could. It was like shooting ducks in a shooting gallery. The only difference is these damn ducks shot back.
굳이 안 터뜨렸어요 그냥. 난 정의로운 사람이니까. 난 이런 꼼수를 쓰지 않도록 하겠어. 라고는 하지만 예 별로 잘 안 돼. 오씨 뭐야? 어라? 워킹데드 안 해봤죠? 야, 이제 또 위에서 싸우는 거야?
I kept hoping the law would show up and give me a
You
hand.
mean like that giant Pinkerton posse that I read about? Did they come riding in, guns a-blazing to help?
워킹데드? 아, 알겠어. 헐. 썬댄스 키드.
Help? From the Pinkertons? No, son. I had to fight the wild bunch all by my lonesome, as usual.
뭐야? 안 맞았어. 오케이 집중. 됐어.
He's killing everybody. Kill us all.
총알이 부족하지가 않네. 안 보여.
My guess is those dime novels didn't portray this as it happened, did they?
돈이야?
Only a few stragglers were left. I had to cut them down pronto if I was going to stay on old Bob's trail.
왼쪽에도 나오네.
Once I silenced all those guns, I went searching for my nemesis, determined to finally have my justice. but the only survivor who welcomed me was George Flat-Nosed Curry.
Who was he?
The fastest gun in the gang. Right after Sundance, I mean. And Kid Curry, and maybe Elsie Lay. Though some folks might dispute that. On that very same day, Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid decided to leave the Wild Bunch behind and decamped for South America. They ended up living down there for many years, but I'm sure you already know all about that.
정답하기. 황천행까지 1분 30초. 아, 보고 있네. 과연
I tried to find Bob Bryant, but it was as if he'd disappeared. Sometime later, I heard the Wild Bunch was back together.
아, 잘했다.
Kid Curry escaped from jail, and now he was running the whole shebang. So I took to their trail, as I was still in pursuit of my brother's killer and hoped that he was back with him.
다리 너무 커. 예쁘다 이거.
That Kid Curry's kinda crazy, ain't he?
Don't let him hear you saying that.
Anyways, I tracked those boys to a camp right outside Parachute, Colorado. Being outnumbered, I didn't bother with a warning shot. I just started taking those bastards down.
뭘 하나씩 줄여. 다 죽였는데. 오, 방금 위험했다.
Old Bob wasn't among them, and neither was Kid Curry. I could sense him close by, however, plotting something nasty. I just needed a clue as to their whereabouts.
얼마 안 남았어 이제.
And I found one. A map with their bold plan clearly marked. This time they were fixing to blow up a train trestle. Property of the Union Pacific.
어쌔신 크리드? 아 진짜 어쌔신 크리드 해봐야 되는데. 아씨.
The plan clearly indicated how they were fixing to undermine several of the weakest wooden supports.
허허. 여기 어려워요? 그래? 딱 봐도 어렵게 생겼다.
Kid Curry was considered the wildest of the Wild Bunch. It was said that he
싫은데.
fathered 85 bastard children, though some say it was only 5.
아, 퀵슈터 이제 못 쓰겠어. 데미지 너무 떨어져. 연사력은 좋은데.
Kid Curry had bragged to a whore how he was going to rob a train heading to the U.S. Mint in Denver. And that whore, Fat Sally, she told me.
와 이거 봐. 허허.
The bridge was rigged with dynamite, so I decided I'd best be careful confronting those bastards.
Thank you.
A moment later, I saw a ladder that somehow had escaped my attention.
뭐야?
Don't you blow us up now.
Don't worry, I know what I'm doing.
뭔 소리야? 잘못 들었네.
Damn it! What the hell?
See? One wrong shot, and they never would have found all the pieces of me.
안
You
이렇게 되는
blow us
거야?
up now.
Don't worry, I know what
어떻게나
I'm
궁금했어.
doing.
아 이거 다 터트리면 안 되나?
But the Wild Bunch did not take kindly to my presence and attempted to blow my head off. It appeared the kid had found a number of new recruits to bolster their ranks. There's always desperate men willing to trade their lives for stolen treasure.
해제가 안 돼.
What happened next?
Well, having removed the first bundle of dynamite, I decided I might as well remove the other one.
야 뭐야?
Once that was done, I figured I'd find my way from there.
잠깐만 얘들아. 천천히 하자.
We don't kill him! Kill us!
어. Hey, cowboy.
The cat in a room full of rockets!
아, 죽은 거구나. 혹시 뭐야?
So, what happened then?
Had to remove more of that damn dynamite.
이 자식 뭐야 이거? 알아?
It must have been terrifying trying to make your way across.
I was sweating it a bit, but then I noticed a footbridge tied up on high, so I shot the rope.
So that was all the dynamite?
Funny you should mention that, darling. Because actually, there was a fourth charge impeding my progress. Once I removed it, my path was pretty clear.
오 씨. 오 마이 갓.
Just brought hell.
온다 온다 얘들 온다.
Why don't somebody shoot him?
You ain't killing me.
좋았어.
So I proceeded onward. I realized that that way just wasn't gonna work. I needed an alternate path forward.
이상한데. 뭐야?
Luckily, I found a cave, and as I made my way back to the bridge, I saw something that concerned me. It was a long burning fuse, and it was moving fast as hell. I had to catch it. The burning fuse was so damn quick, I had to run like the wind. I almost had it, but no. Thought I was gonna have a coronary when I lost sight of those sparks. My heart was pounding like a sledgehammer. I knew that failure meant boom. Then, finally, at the last moment. Whew. Of course, I was successful, or clearly I wouldn't be talking to you folks here today. Naturally, I removed the last dynamite charge. Well, it was a touching reunion. But by this time, I was thoroughly exhausted and dragging my ass as I was not a young man anymore.
오, 깜짝이야. 뛰어.
Kill that SOB! Make you bleed!
Finally, I found those boys. Or more precisely, they found me.
Pete's Grayson, Kid Curry asked me.
Nuttier than a damn fruitcake!
안돼. 쐈다. 아이고. 잘못 눌렀네.
Pete's Grayson, Kid Curry asked me.
Nuttier than a damn fruitcake!
Just when I thought things couldn't get worse, Kid Curry opened up on me with a goddamn Gatling gun. It was hidden in this tunnel and pretty well shielded.
아 그래요. 가득 찬 상태에서 쓰면은 아 그래?
Asshole just killed Rick.
You can't hide forever!
Luckily, I had located some dynamite. I still, however, had my work cut out for me.
Time for you to lay down and die! Yeah! God damn it, I need some help here! Come on, boys! Think there's something there! Well, you know who I am! Move it, boys!
아씨. 쉽지 않구만.
That smells like a killing! Damn! Time for you to lay down and die!
피하고 쏘길래 좀.
You can't beat me.
뭐야? 근접하니까 안 되는데? 와, 데미지 다 들어갔다.
Eventually, I brought that tunnel down. And that's when I met Kid Curry himself. He had decided to stop pussyfooting around and deal with me personally.
You're gonna bleed!
내가 잘하나 볼까? 아씨.
Fast as he was, I was just a bit faster. And as he lay wounded, I demanded to know the whereabouts of Roscoe Bob Bryant. He shouted at me, "Is that what this is about? Bob went with Butch and Sundance to South America. You ain't never finding him." Those were his last words.
So, Bob Bryant got away?
I knew I'd never find him in South America.
What about the other killer?
Yeah, you kinda glossed over that one.
Well, I found Jim not long after my showdown with Ringo. At the time, he was riding with the James Younger gang. Did I neglect to mention that?
제임스 영거.
Jesse James? The greatest outlaw who ever lived?
Jesse and his kin rode with Quantrill when he raided Lawrence, Kansas, and killed near 200 people, boy.
Nothing great about that.
And from there, him and his brother went on to rob banks and trains from Kansas to Missouri.
Which is why there was such a rich bounty on their heads. 40 grand for both of them, dead or alive. That's one hell of a payday. I confronted them as they were robbing a train. Bullets were flying at me from every which way. But I knew I'd have to fight my way forward if I was gonna find this Jim.
아씨 뭐야? 컴니 그 소모적인 거 하지 마세요. 예. 백날 해봐야 소용도 없는 거. 저번에 한번 종교를 내줬을 텐데.
Now, wait a second. How'd they stop this train in the first place?
Well, the James boys were experts at this.
참. 야이씨.
They hopped a freight train having heard there was a big payroll in the express safe. So, I hopped the same train. The James Younger gang was decimated after that little fiasco they had in Northfield, Minnesota. So Jesse needed more men and took on the killer I was after, along with a host of others. I was hoping to find my man and put a bullet in his head. Climbing around that train, I must have swallowed 100 damn bugs before I reached
James
that...
Younger gang was the first train robbery west of the Mississippi.
Sounds like you hold them in high regard.
Everyone knows they were the most famous outlaw gang ever.
And you took them all on by your lonesome. Again. I'm finding this all a little hard to swallow, friend.
Well, maybe you need to wash it down with some whiskey. By the way, did I mention that that train was flying down those tracks like a bat out of hell? Anyway, excuse me, Ben. Where would I find the gentleman's facilities? Suddenly I have an urgent need to drain my one-eyed snake. Well, I've had more than a few drinks, and I've been sitting here for quite a spell.
Right through there. Let me show you.
뭐야? 전 글을 못 읽어요 지금.
It was a rickety ride and quite precarious.
아 심심해서 떨어졌는데. 왜 엄청 느려졌어?
I never heard so much malarkey in my life.
You think he's bullshitting us?
You don't think he's Silas Greaves?
I think he's just some old drunk looking for some free liquor.
I don't know, Jack. I think I believe him.
뭐야?
You don't think he met Jesse James?
Boy, you gotta be kidding me. That story makes no sense at all.
Jack.
I mean, you gotta be 2 bricks short of a load to believe that cock and bull story.
I don't agree.
Jack, lay off the
But
bar.
you seriously think that tired old man went toe to toe with Jesse James?
Well, that's better. Did I mention that this Jim was married to the infamous Belle Starr? Of course, I didn't learn that until later. Anyway, I made my way forward the best I could. Around the sides, over the roof.
아 뭐야? 아이씨.
It was definitely safer on the inside of the train. point, some sumbitch saw me and shouted out, "It's the damn Pinkertons!"
It's a damn Pinkerton!
뭐야?
Now, I never worked for that limey cocksucker, but I guess they assumed I was one of his assassins.
아우 짜증나네. 얘들 왜 여기 있는 거야?
Those evil bastards firebombed Jesse's mother's house and killed his stepbrother. So it's no wonder each and every asshole on that train wanted me dead.
Everybody's always mistaking you for somebody else, aren't they? Why is that?
Whoa.
Don't rightly know, Jack. I'm just telling you how I remember.
I bet you
그래.
are.
아, 나 이거 해봐라. 아니 말이 돼? 우와.
I came across a flat car piled high with logs and had to come up with a creative way to make my way forward.
어허, 쉽지 않구만. 조심해야 되는데. 안돼. 아이씨. 체력이 막 팍팍 다네 갑자기.
I wondered if I was ever gonna find the front of that train, or the bastard I was after. Jesse hired a damn army after Northfield. Guess he didn't want to be outgunned like that ever again. Right about then, I was attacked by some asshole on a Gatling gun.
Well, seems like you run into a lot of them.
Asshole?
Gatling guns.
Yes, I did. Now, I don't remember how I took it out. It was either a bullet or dynamite.
Where would you find dynamite?
Does it really matter, Jack? You're messing with the flow of the story here.
아 이런 씨. 상아 찾아봐 상아.
Gotta reload.
아씨. 아 상아 스켈리. 아 그래? 뭐야? 때문에. 아 개빡친다. 아 리볼브는 버리지 않는다.
Looking for Jim and shooting any son of a bitch stupid enough to get in my way. And that included Jesse James himself. We sure were a lot of men determined to die that day. It was then that Jesse detached the express car from the rest of the damn train. I could see Jesse waiting for me, fixing to kill me so he could get away with all that money.
You had a showdown with Jesse James?
Of course he didn't. Everybody knows that Jesse was killed by Bob Ford.
Yeah. Jesse went out like John Wesley Hardin. Coward shot him in the back of the head.
Guess it doesn't matter how far you run, does it, Ben? Your past always catches up with you. Yeah, I didn't kill Jesse James. Just wounded him bad enough to convince him to hang up his guns.
What about that Jim fella? What happened to him?
I figure he was up front with a gun to the engineer's head. That bastard slipped away again. I'll tell you how I got him. But first I need to wet my whistle.
용서는 없다. 제시 제임스는 로버트 포드에게 사살당했다. 갱단의 생존자들은 제시의 형인 프랭크를 중심으로 다시 뭉쳤다. 저게 무슨 말이야? 진정한 남자라면 결투에서 상대방을 사살하기 전에 닭을 먼저 죽일 수 있다니? 뻥이겠죠. 뭐 쥐가 막 유명한 애들 다 죽였다는데 뭐 말이나 해.
After my showdown with Jesse, I continued to track his brother, Frank, and that son of a bitch, Jim. I followed those bastards into the high mountains as they were going to ground.
What mountains would that be?
Somewhere in the Ozarks, I believe. The perfect place to hide out from the authorities. In fact, before I could find them, some Indians who fled the Reds and were hiding out from the military found me first. They probably thought I was a cavalry scout and didn't want me telling the military where they were.
Engines?
Yeah, they could have been Cheyenne, but there was all sorts of renegades roaming the landscape back then.
아, 야, 이거 뭐지? 자동으로 쏘는 거 개간지다. 자동으로 쏘는 거 해봐야지. 뭐야? 여기서 이거 빼면 안 되는데. 아, 너무 멀어. 오, 쉣. 하! 오. 아, 탄약. 이 맛이지, 역시. 7발밖에 안 남았어. 열아홉 발?
Hey, how about another whiskey, Ben? Nothing better to soothe the troubled soul.
허허. 이거 굉장히 많구만.
Now, where was I? Indians, right. I had more than my share of run-ins with the red man.
봤던 데 아니야?
Like
이거?
that time. Did I tell you about Grey Wolf?
Yes, sir. You did.
Ah, of course I did. In fact, I could still remember that old medicine man's words to me.
Jesus Christ, go back to that again.
You carry great darkness in your heart. It will claim your soul. You will come to this place again and kill many more men, and the darkness will grow until it consumes everything you are.
너무
Like that time.
너무
Did I
발기했다.
tell you about Grey Wolf?
Yes, sir. You did.
Ah, of course I did. In fact, I could still remember that old medicine man's words to me.
Jesus
Okay.
Christ, we're back to that again.
딸기 아닌데?
You carry great darkness in your heart. It will claim your soul. You will come to this place again and kill many more men.
허허. 총알 더 없나? 총알이 더 필요해. 총알 너무 없다. 아, 못 쓰겠다, 갑자기. 네. 갑자기 쓰려니까 못 쓰겠다. 오씨.
And the darkness will grow until it consumes everything you are.
안 돼. 아.
Like that time. Did I tell you about Grey Wolf?
Yes, sir. You did.
이걸로 해볼까?
Ah, of
이걸로
course I
해볼까?
did. In fact, I could still
간다,
remember that
간다.
old medicine man's words to me.
Jesus Christ, we're back to that again.
You carry great darkness in your heart. It will claim your soul. You will come to this place again
너무 느린데
and
근데.
kill many more men.
너무 느려. 아 뭐야. 아, 큰일 났다 이거.
until it consumes everything you are.
Don't let him through!
역시 이게 좋아.
So, did you ever find him? Who? The man you were after.
Let me ask you something, Ben. You ever think about death?
Mr. Greaves, are you all right?
Ooh, death. Oh, death. Won't you spare me over till another year? What is this that I can't see?
뭐야 씨.
With ice cold hand taking hold of me. Well, I am death,
어떻게 해야지?
none can excel. I'll open the door to heaven or hell. Oh, death,
잘 부르네.
won't you spare me over till another
Oh,
year?
So, are you gonna answer the question?
What question is that?
Jim Reed. Did you ever find him?
Reed was indeed that son of a bitch's surname. That's right, Ben. A despicable character. I remember him laughing like a hyena that cold morning they lynched me and my brothers. He was intent on avoiding my vengeance, but nothing was gonna stop me.
혼자 다 쓸어버려.
Nothing.
100명을 막 씨. 엄청난. 와우.
I finally did track those outlaws down. They had long rifles with scopes and were well positioned to pick off any poor soul who came anywhere close.
와. 이거 장난 아니다. 장난 아니다. 장난 아니다. 오 쉣. 쉣. 퀵슈터를 못 잡을 텐데.
I'm guessing Frank James believed I was responsible for the demise of his brother Jesse. I couldn't really disagree with the man, as I thought Jesse was dead then as well.
안돼 안돼.
He backed off as I closed in on him, but he was still intent on killing me. And when I closed in on him again, he backed off again, looking for a better angle on me. Hell, I can't fault Frank for wanting his revenge, as I was there for the same damn reason myself. At this point, I'm guessing you think Silas Greaves is a worse murderer than Jim Reed ever was.
No, sir.
A man who spent half his life killing somebody's brothers, fathers, sons.
I think you were just looking for justice, sir.
Is that what I was looking for, Dwight? Is that what it was? Justice?
Isn't that why you were hunting the James gang?
James gang. Right. I finally found Frank holed up in his mountain cabin, and he was determined to have me dead.
진짜 파괴?
It was a pitched battle that could have gone either way. Luckily, I had some dynamite in my possession.
또 있어?
Dynamite. On your person.
A few sticks, just in case. It's always good to be prepared.
Right.
I'm just laying out the facts as I remember them, Jack. And that son of a bitch! Take him out! Put him down!
깜짝이야, 씨.
Gonna cut you a new style! Shack? Well, it went tumbling right off that cliff.
With Frank James still in it?
Yes, sir.
But Frank James is still alive, living in Missouri, showing folks around the family farm for 25 cents a tour.
I didn't say he died in the fall, now did I?
I'm done with this damnable outlaw life! Kill me, don't kill me, do what you will! At this point, I just don't give a shit.
I explained to Frank that I had nothing against him personally and that I was looking for someone else.
You want Reed? Have at him. I never did like that bastard. I am done here.
We parted in peace as Frank pointed out the path to my prey before making his way back down the hill.
이거 방금 집 넘어가는 거 보니까 옛날 찰리 채플린의 이거 무슨 영화 생각난다. 거기서 그런 거 있었는데 코미디 중에서 집 넘어가는 거.
So what happened with Reed?
Well, I finally found the last of the gang hiding in a nearby cave. First, I had to dispatch the lookouts. As I was determined not to let that murderer escape my revenge again. But rather than wander in willy-nilly, I decided it would be better to smoke that son-of-a-bitch out. Hey, Reed! I shouted. No wonder you're so ornery. Can't be easy being married to Belle Starr. While you're off providing for the family, she's spreading her legs for every Tom, Dick, and Cole Younger. Not an attractive woman exactly, but very friendly. At least she was to me.
Son of a bitch!
It was then that the last bunch of bandits jumped out of hiding.
Why won't this asshole give up? Would someone please kill him?
사거리가 좀 짧어. 이건 길긴 한데 이건 좀 연사가 느려.
Why won't this asshole give up? Would someone please kill him?
Eventually, it was just me and Reed. I had waited a long time to face him down, so I could repay him for what he did to my brothers.
얘는 산도적처럼 생겼냐? 굳이 숨어서 쏠 필요 있나요? 그냥 죽이면 돼. 시야가 잘 보여야 저걸 잘하지. 아이고. 오, 씨, 빠른데 이거.
And repay him I did. Well, I don't know about you boys, but I'm pretty beat.
Well, it's too damn bad you never found that Bob character. Seems a shame he never had to pay.
Well, funny thing about that, I did have one more chance at him. Six months ago, I heard that Butch and Sundance were back in the States and had gathered up some of their old gang. I tracked them down, hoping that Roscoe Bob Bryant had returned with them.
So you're saying they didn't die down in Bolivia?
That's what I'm saying.
이 마지막 장이야? 착한 놈, 나쁜 놈, 죽어가는 놈. 근데 우리가 알고 있는 그 이병헌 나오고 그 놈놈놈도 사실 원래 있는 놈놈놈이죠. 예. 아, 넘어가야지.
40 years I had waited to get my hands on the last of my brother's killers. Not even an army of demons could have stopped me now.
1910년이라니.
Both Johnny Ringo and Jim Reed fell fairly quickly. But the last one, Roscoe Bob Bryant, that son of a bitch had managed to escape my vengeance time and time again. I couldn't even be certain I'd recognize him after all those years. By now, he had to be close to 70.
But for all you know, he could have been dead.
That thought had indeed crossed my mind, as did others. For instance, did my thirst for vengeance turn me into something worse than the man I was after? By this point in my storied career, I had killed more men than Bob Bryant ever had. I was furious as hell at that bastard for making me who I am.
Are you shit?
Nothing could stop me from taking his life. I've been after that killer forever. From the time I rode with Billy the Kid. But that chapter of my story you already